So now let's go on and look at the specific products manufactured by Usana. Now the first product range is the Usana Essentials, and they're basically called the Essentials because they are your essential vitamins and they are your essential minerals. Everyone who's living and breathing should be taking these products on a daily basis in order to fend off the free radical damage and to give themselves a fighting chance at fending off degenerative disease. The great thing about these products is that they're geared to specific age ranges. We've got the Essentials for adults with the chelated mineral and mega antioxidant. We've then got Body Rocks, which is for teenagers, and Usanimals for younger children. Correctly identified that dependent on age, depends on your requirements for vitamins and minerals, and therefore there's specific ranges for each age group. Now, coming back to this, I've said it on numerous occasions about the real quality of Usana's products. There's in the bottom left corner there, you'll see the comparative guide to nutritional supplements. This was actually an independent study that was commissioned by the United States government, basically to look at all different vitamin and mineral products and to look at which ones were of high quality, which ones had high manufacturing standards, and which ones of these products were the best to the worst, basically ranking them in order. In this particular edition, over 500 products were tested. In the revised edition, there's over 1,500 products that have been tested, and in both of those editions, the Usana Essentials has been ranked the #1 nutritional supplement in North America. Just to put this into context for you, out of a possible 100%, the Usana products were given 96.1% and a gold standard, so far outweighing the competition. A household name, I won't use the name here, but a company manufacturing multivitamins and multiminerals that most of you would have heard of. They have adverts on TV, adverts in magazines. They actually came out with a percentage of 5.2 out of a possible 100%. And this really does just show the gulf of difference in these products. A household name, a product that people would trust, ranked with a percentage of 5.2% when compared with the Usana products voted at 96.1%. And the main thing that it comes down to is, as I said before, many companies manufacture their product and they don't revise and improve their formulas. As scientific research changes, that product is potentially going to fall behind if they're not looking at researching and developing their product. Now the next range are the optimizers, and the optimizers are kind of a mix and match range. They're products that people would use in addition to the essentials in order to fulfill any additional gaps in their diet, or if they have specific conditions or ailments. Just to give you an example of a few of these products, I won't go through all of them. There's an active calcium product. Now this is great for people that have things like osteoporosis or onset of osteoporosis. It's got the correct combinations of calcium, but also things like boron and vitamin K to ensure that you can actually uptake and use the calcium. Another product that I personally use is Precosa 2. Precosa 2 is very good for joint health. It's basically a way of improving the health of your cartilage to improve the mobility of your joints. I've got a story as to why I use those products, which I'll tell you at the end, but for the time being, I'll just go through a few more of these. We've got another product, proflavanol, which is a very, very powerful antioxidant product, again, fending off the free radical damage. And then you've got all your omega-3s, your fatty acids, and all those types of products as well. We actually have an online health assessment that you can go on to. You can put in all your specific data, age, height, weight, exposure to the sun, lifestyle, and it will actually churn out a list of exactly what products you should be looking to use. If you have any questions about that, then you can contact me at the end of the presentation or contact whoever invited you along today. Okay, before we talk about the next range, I just want to share a bit more information with you. Many of you may have heard of what we call the glycemic index. Now, the glycemic index is a way of categorizing a food product in order to explain how quickly it would sugar in your body. So at one end of the scale of a glycemic index of 100, you would have pure sugar. When you consume sugar, it sugars immediately in your body. On the other end of the scale, you'd have fiber, pure fiber. When you consume fiber, it doesn't actually break down in your body, it just provides bulk to food. Therefore, it wouldn't cause any change in your blood sugar levels. And then all foods are categorized on a scale. Moving on to the next slide, explaining that in more detail. If you consume a lot of high glycemic foods, then you might experience some of the things that are shown on the slide on the left. When you consume a high glycemic food, your blood sugar levels will spike, very soon after your blood sugar levels will drop, and that will cause you to be hungry again. Again, you may satisfy your hunger. This might be when you're craving sweet foods. You might satisfy your hunger by eating more high glycemic food. Blood sugar levels spike, energy levels drop off, and you're hungry again. So as a result, your energy levels are very much up and down, and this is what causes, or quite often causes, things like type 2 diabetes. I guess we've all seen this syndrome. If you ever work in an office or at school, you may all go out, have a heavy lunch, and when you get back midway through the afternoon, everyone's dropping off to sleep, and that's basically as a result of the blood sugar levels dropping off, and then you tend to start craving high glycemic foods. Now, if we move on to the right side of the slide, this is what the chart if you're consuming low glycemic food. So if you're eating things like wholemeal, if you're eating things with high fiber content, then this is basically what happens. You'll consume that food, and it will give you a very slow release of energy. And you can see there, you don't get the blood sugar level spikes, you don't get the hunger pangs shortly after. So it's a great way of managing a healthy eating regime, and managing your weight is by consuming more more low glycemic foods, my apologies, and less high glycemic foods in order to regulate your blood sugar levels. So this product here, another Usana product, is the Reset 5. It's a 5-day high fiber cleanse. If you are someone that's kind of on that glycemic roller coaster, used to eating high glycemic foods and experiencing the hunger pangs and the blood sugar level highs and lows, then the Reset's a great way to introduce healthy eating regime. On the 5-day Reset, you'll be consuming a lot of high fiber products, and as I said, it's a great way of regulating your blood sugar levels. And it just means that you're setting yourself up to start a healthy eating regime. The average weight loss on the Reset is also somewhere between 4 to 8 pounds. Because they are high fiber foods, it's a great way of cleansing through your digestive system and removing any waste from your digestive tract. So these are some of the products within the Macro Optimizers range. We've got the Reset on the right there, which is your 5-day starter pack. And then we've got all the other various different what we call macro optimizing products. Things like nutrition bars, things like meal replacements and protein shakes. And all of these products have a huge potential for helping people to manage their weight, lose weight, or whatever your specific goals are relating to that. Things like the healthy snacking bars are products that I would use simply because if I'm on the go, I don't want to be in the situation where I might need to go and grab a Mars bar or something unhealthy. I'd rather have a healthy snacking bar that I know is optimally balanced nutritionally, and I know that's going to provide me with high quality nutrients. The best thing about all of these products is that they are all low glycemic, and they are going to give you that nice stable blood sugar level that we spoke about. Again, if you have any questions about the Reset or any of those products, then speak to whoever invited you on today's call, or feel free to contact me at the end of the presentation. And the last range is the Sensei Beautiful Science skincare products and cosmetics. Now, again, these are far superior to many of the other skincare products out there. The thing that sets these products aside from the competition is that they don't contain any chemical preservatives or any parabens. And these types of things, the chemical preservatives and the parabens, are actually potentially carcinogenic. Now, there are other products that claim to have no chemical preservatives in, but the Usana products actually feature what we call a self-preserving technology. These products have been in development for up to 10 years, looking at exactly how we can produce products with the same shelf life as the competition, but without including those parabens and those chemical preservatives. It also says there it's an exclusive self-preserving technology, and what that means is that Usana have a patent on this particular approach that they use. Many companies have looked at how Usana are managing to produce products of this high quality without the chemical preservatives, but because it's exclusive to Usana, because Usana have the patent on these products, no company can copy or duplicate how Usana have done this.